name is Pat Nestor. I'm the Director of IT Audit here at Richey May. Here with my associate, Dev Dwaran.
Hey Pat, thanks for having me. My name is Dev. I'm a Senior Associate here at Richey May. We get a lot of questions about what a SOC 1 and a SOC 2 report are, and we're here to answer those questions today. So I'll pass it back over to Pat, and we'll start with SOC 2 reports. So what is a SOC 2 report, and what companies might need one?
Great question, Dev. So SOC 2 report is an independent audit report that looks at your internal controls, typically over security. So if you're a service organization responsible for handling client data or a critical part of their operations, if you haven't been asked for one yet, you're most likely going to be asked for a SOC 2 report in the near future. So a lot of the companies we work with, you're a cloud service provider, a SaaS platform, an MSP, a data center, payment processors. So anytime you're handling or responsible for handling sensitive information on behalf of your clients, SOC 2 is going to play a critical role in your company's success.
Well, awesome. That's really helpful. And if I am one of those companies, what are some reasons why I might seek out this SOC 2 report?
Yeah, so for example, it really provides a level of trust in the marketplace. So these companies are really entrusting you with their data and their sensitive information. So having an independent audit firm like a Richey May come in and really evaluate those controls, again, provides that level of trust and really gives you a competitive advantage in the marketplace.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's move over to SOC 1, Dev. Who should get an annual SOC 1 report done?
So if your company performs services that might impact the financial statements of your vendors or subservice organizations, you're going to want to look at getting a SOC 1 report. Now, what are some of these companies? We want to think processors, administrators, so payroll processors, funding administrators, and more specifically, loan servicers. If I'm one of those companies, why would I want to look into getting a SOC 2 report?
Yeah, the SOC 2 report, it provides a level of assurance to your customers that you're taking their data seriously, you're protecting it, you have the proper safeguards in place. So there's a lot of clients we work with, especially in highly regulated industries, fintech, healthcare, mortgage, where it becomes increasingly important, right? Because you are entrusted again with their most sensitive data, and making sure you have that independent audit firm come in and check that you have those controls in place, you're taking security seriously, builds that level of trust. And the way I describe it to our clients, it's like a security report card. They get done on an annual basis. So you either get your A, B, or C, and hopefully it's an A.
Well, thank you, Pat. So if your company performs services that impact the financial statements of some of your vendors, you'll want to look at getting a SOC 1 report. Some of these companies are processors, administrators, so think payroll processors, funding administrators, and also loan servicers.
Now why is a SOC 1 important for your company if you're in one of those spaces?
No, good question. So if your companies rely on your internal processes, your controls that impact their financial reporting, you want to have a sense of assurance for them that your processes are designed and operating effectively. And the best way to do that is through an independent auditor.
Now, why is a SOC 1 important for these types of companies?
No, that's a great question. So if your clients rely on your controls and your processes, it's important to have a SOC 1 report provided by an independent auditor to provide assurance over those controls and over those processes. In addition, it's really important to have an independent view of your controls and your systems that you would not be able to get otherwise, and be held up to industry best practices.
Thanks, Dev. That was great. Well, that wraps this video. Be sure to join us next time where we'll dive into how to read a SOC report, because they can be pretty long and confusing. So we'll try and simplify that for you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.